Keep a True Lent, written by Charles Fillmore, narrated and revised by J.Russell, IDK. The Christian world is once again observing the Lenten season, the season of prayer and fasting that precedes the joyous festivity of Easter. It is commonly believed that the Lenten period has to do with the events of the 40 days preceding the resurrection. This is an erroneous idea. Lent is a church institution, and there is no authorization for it anywhere in the New Testament. The idea, however, has a sound spiritual basis. Moses, Elijah, and Jesus himself set a precedent for it. Each observed a 40-day period of prayer and fasting as a preparation for spiritual work. Moses received the 10 Commandments on Mount Sinai at the conclusion of his fast. Elijah talked with God on Mount Horeb at the conclusion of his period of prayer and fasting. Jesus began his great spiritual ministry at the close of his fast in the wilderness. The ancient Hebrew writers made a practice of using numbers to symbolize ideas. 40, in their minds, was a 4-square number, suggesting the idea of a foundation for something to follow, an idea of completeness. So the number 40 is frequently used in the scriptures to indicate a completed preparation for something to follow. When we consider Lent as a well-rounded or completed season of retreat from the things of the world for the cleansing of the mind and the recollection of the things of spirit, it becomes a true season of preparation for the glorious Eastertide, a preparation for the resurrection of the mind from the darkness of its sins, doubts, and false beliefs into the light of understanding. Lent is a church institution founded on the elevated concept of cleansing and disciplining both the mind and body to make them more receptive to Christ's ideas. However, like many other religious practices, it is often observed in letter rather than in spirit. Too many people turn Lent into a fad, making it fashionable to give up certain luxuries. When these luxuries involve food and drink, there are physical benefits. Additionally, the mental discipline can have psychological value. However, such practices do not inherently reflect Christian faith. Even atheists can achieve the same benefits. Every follower of Jesus who observes Lent in the true Christian spirit practices the prayer and fasting he taught. Jesus revealed that prayer and fasting are essential for spiritual power, keeping the soul pure and receptive to God's presence.